Question 8 is all to do with percentages. Shri invests $4,500. After 1 year, he receives $270 interest. Work out 270 as a percentage of 4,500. Now this is easy to think of as a sort of test score. Imagine you've got 270 out of 4,500 in your test. That would be written at 270 out of 4,500. You'd see it like that in your front cover of your test paper. All you need to do to put into percentage is just times that by 100. Put this into your calculator and you get your answer out. And your answer comes out as 6. So the amount of 270 as a percentage of 4,500 is 6%. Part B, you've got Karina invested an amount of money at an interest rate of 4.5%. After 1 year, she gets $117 interest. Work out the amount of money that Karina invested in the first place. So, we don't know what the amount of money is. We'll call this X. We know that she gets 4.5% interest in this. So, 4.5% is, as a percentage, 4.5 over 100. So 4.5%. And you know that the 4.5% of X is 117. Because we're trying to find out the original amount of money, so whenever you've got trying to find backwards how much was invested, you're always going to end up dividing, because you want to move this 4.5% moves over to the other side but becomes a divide. So times here becomes a divide. So the amount of money, you don't know what it is 117 divided by 4.5%, 4.5 over 100. You can absolutely work in decimals if you want to, if you prefer, and if you type that into your calculator, you come out with $2,600. That's the final answer. Just use a bit of common sense. You know interest rates are going to be between sort of 0 and 10% to get 6% here. Here you're looking at the money invested to give $117. It's obviously going to have to be quite substantially more to get the $117 interest. So just look at your answers when you finally finish these. Question C is a little bit harder. It's an extension from the part B before. Ravi's invested money at 4% per year, and at the end of 1 year, interest has been added to his account. The total in his account now is $3,328. How much did he invest to start with? So because it's already been added to it, the 3,328 is the whole amount. It's not just the 4%. So to add 4% onto an account, if you had 100%, you've added on 4%, that gives you 104%. So 104% of the original amount is 3,328. This can be written as 104 over 100, or if you prefer fractions, 1.04. So either one, it doesn't matter how you work. If you prefer decimals, 1.04. So you'll find an X amount that you don't know how much was invested to start with. 104% of that, so 104 over 100, and 104% of that is 3,328. Again, we're finding the original amount, so we're going backwards. This times moves over, becomes a divide. So to find X, we do 3,328 divided by 104 over 100, and you get your answer of $3,200.